Hi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, beautiful people.
Hi, Bella Cruz.
Hi, guys. Welcome to
You're
another.
obsessed.
I know. It's just I think it's like my self care Sunday welcome trademark at this point.
Welcome,
But welcome to another episode of Self Care Sunday with your girlies, Tara and Bella. Hi, guys. Why does it feel like it's been a little longer, Sha? But we missed you guys.
Has it?
Yeah, in a way. But I guess that's in my head actually.
No, not really.
No, right? Because there was
Well, normally we are supposed to shoot the week before we actually drop the episode.
fair
But
enough.
today we're shooting on the day of, so maybe that's why it feels like it's been a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to our girly, our queen behind
Yes,
the camera.
new setup.
I know, right, guys?
No more
we are
table.
at
Okay,
the
we have a small
we have a
table.
small table that you guys probably can't see.
Yes,
I don't know.
just
Yeah.
for our wine.
But cheers, by the way. Cheers to our director and our queen, Luna. We're the La Luna space.
Yes, La
in
Luna
case y'all was
TV.
wondering,
Please
La
look
Luna
out.
TV.
She
Y'all
can
already
help
know
you.
her.
She can help your life.
She sure
In case
can.
your normal podcast host travel. That's what happened to us. Uncle Any travel, so La Luna is helping our
You know,
life.
shout out to Uncle Ernie, by the way, as always.
Yes.
How have you guys been? Not it's already been
Half-
the end of June. We're halfway into. We're done
halfway
with
through
halfway through the year,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
yes.
It feels like this year has been running on by, and at the same time, not really, right? How are you
It's
feeling?
weird. It's like one of those years that you're like, wait, we've had 3 years in
In
one
one.
year already. But then yet you're also like, it's okay, we're cruising. Because I remember New Year's Day,
Yeah, like it was just
we were in
yesterday,
the village and that was where we spent Christmas and New Year. And I still remember it like
East
yesterday
side, living the
with our
cool
mom
life.
praying with Pastor Jerry. We were praying with our own church and the fireworks. And then all of a sudden it's end of June. What's happening? Like, how did we get here this quickly?
Oh.
But yet, it also feels like you rightly said, like it's been a long half year already. But yeah, based on that, today's topic,
Ma'am, I don't even know how you got there, but it's an amazing.
is a gang one, but yet not so gang.
So yeah, guys, what we're going to be talking about today is Thanksgiving being a form of self-care. Woohoo!
Today being Sunday, we went to church. It was mid-year Thanksgiving service at church.
It was
today.
lit.
So we had to glow up for Jesus, and we're still in that Thanksgiving spirit and mood. So we literally decided at the same time that today's topic should just be about Thanksgiving as a
Honestly,
form of self-care.
it's safe to just say that has been the theme for June. So it was
Thanksgiving.
perfect. Yeah, because we have
Oh, yeah,
this
the
we have this
gratitude
friend that we
challenge.
did this gratitude challenge
Yes.
with 1 week in June, and but for every day of the 7 days, we would journal 7 things we are grateful for. So it just it's been a very mindful month, a month where even aside our topic today, I've just been really thinking and conscious of all the many things to be thankful for, because the attitude of gratitude just like someone said, being able to be thankful is also about how much you can remember. And that's why journaling and all these things are good, because they just help you keep stock of like all the things that God has done from January to June. It's a lot. And even the little things that are seemingly small, when you add them up, when you count your blessings, you'd be surprised how much God has actually done, truly.
Count your blessings, name them one by one.
Count your blessings, see what God has done.
So,
Yes, T.
where should we start from? Should we talk about what we're thankful for, or why Thanksgiving is actually self care? And before you answer, let me use a quick moment to be an African auntie. Boy, you better get your life. Your hand is not supposed to be on the wall. You're goofing.
I think one of these days we're going to have a look on the podcast, because this is the second time
Third.
you're having an African auntie moment.
True.
Okay, yeah, but I think I like the idea of us discussing first why Thanksgiving is a form of self-care. And even just to begin, I just want to share a very cute story.
A testimony.
No, I want to just share a cute story about gratitude
Okay.
that I heard last week, funny enough. And it was just about this guy, this man that was robbed. And instead of acting out in the natural way that we would normally all act out in when we're
Mm.
robbed, he instead turned it into Thanksgiving because he was like, you know what? Even from this experience, I have some things to be thankful about. So he was like, first and foremost, Lord, I'm thankful that they stole my purse, but not my life. And then he was like, I'm also thankful that the money that was taken from my purse was little. I have a lot more in the
In the
bank.
back.
And last but not least, my faith, he was like, I'm thankful that I was the one that was robbed, not the one doing the robbing. And that's just like
Girl.
amazing. Yeah, like that's on attitude of gratitude
And that's
because
on perspective.
yeah, because thank you, perspective, right? Because he could have
Mm-hmm.
just seen it the natural way, which is just the disadvantage of
The
being
why
robbed.
me wine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think obviously that would have helped him have a better experience. Nobody's negating the fact that that was a negative experience,
Yeah.
but his perspective turned even that to Thanksgiving. And
Reminds me
that's
of
just
the lady that gave a testimony in church today
yeah, about getting
about
robbed. Right?
how three armed men hit her car from behind, then came, blocked her, came with their guns, they're like, open the door, we're going to shoot.
Yeah.
Long story short, they entered the car, were driving her around town, took her phones, took her ATM card, and in the end, they even took the car.
Yep.
But the testimony is that they didn't harm her, they didn't hurt her, and they even dropped her at a place that was safe enough. She actually
She even
said she
asked
asked
them, she
them, she was
begged
like,
them,
please don't push me out of the
let
car.
me just
Let me
come
come
down.
down by myself. And they actually agreed.
Yeah.
And she might have lost the car, the phones, the money, but she had her health intact. She wasn't like raped or
Roughed up.
beaten or like, and indeed, like you rightly said, instead of thinking of the situation from the funny enough, this morning
Nationality.
in after our morning devotion when you were praying, you said
Yes.
something that made me laugh. You were like, let's not be something about you shot through shade at the Israelites.
Steadily, those ones
I was like,
best in whining, but facts. We can all be
yes,
Israelite
yeah, she
sometimes,
came for the
murmuring and
Israelites, and I was
grumbling.
like, but we all whine. Let's not make it like it's an
No,
Israelite thing. But
yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
as in instead of thinking about it from the way of grumbling and complaining, the way
Yes.
they wanted to finish Moses with complaining in the desert, dying.
Indirectly God, because yeah, just showing ingratitude.
Yes,
So
instead we should always count the
yes,
good. You should always look at a glass half full instead of half
yeah,
empty because it could be worse. And just like Pastor Sonny said today as well, um, that thing that you are despising and you're feeling like, oh, I passed this level. There are people out there that are begging God to see that thing. So just be
absolutely.
grateful for
Yeah,
what you have. Even if it's a rickety car, be grateful that you're at least riding in a car instead of trekking on that hot sun that we deal with in Nigeria.
absolutely.
If
Because
if your house is not
grateful
yet
people are happier
furnished,
people.
be grateful that you at least have a house that you're living in and you're not under the bridge. If you have is it like an annoying husband, be grateful that at least you don't marry because there are women that
I
are
don't know about all
at
that.
Shiloh.
Okay, I'm joking.
Yeah, because people are annoying. Do
She
you
said there
get?
are women at Shiloh.
Yeah, there are women at Shiloh
Guys,
begging God
I
for
I don't know
husbands,
what to do with
and you
T
that
and
your
her
husband is
unhinged
just a
behavior.
tad annoying, you now want to kill yourself and him. No, let's just be a grateful people. That's all.
Okay, to put this less erratically, absolutely, like she said,
Oh, when I'll say
I
erratic.
personally, the Shiloh annoying husband, I was just like,
You know,
I can't.
Nigerian women are best in praying for husband and children.
Ay, ay, ay. And she continues. But as I was about to say, I think that grateful people are happier people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because contentment and just having that, like they say, it's a short walk from gratitude to joy. So, like, a lot of times when you're just content with your lot, whatever
Mm-hmm.
it is, whether it is like you're saying little
Mm-hmm.
or you're just in whatever phase you're in, Sha, you've won in life when you can be thankful, like no matter what you're going through. Do you get? That's real.
Absolutely.
Honestly, that is top tier self care. Cause
You basically already cleared you basically already cleared the
I
part
don't.
of talking about how it's self care because
Yeah,
it's really about, should I say, your mental or
your mindset as well.
your emotional like makeup. Because if I've noticed it, when you focus more on what you lack, it makes
Yes,
you miserable.
absolutely.
But when you focus on gratitude, on thanksgiving, on being grateful for the one that you have, it brings joy to you.
Yeah.
And like we know, being joyful is definitely better than being like all miserable or just thinking about your life from a God whiny perspective.
Yeah, and taking care of yourself right now
Mm.
in this like economic climate, just where we
Mm.
are in the world, it is really, really hinged on being grateful for the things that you have because it's easy to dwell on,
All
how
the
hard
things that are
things are,
sucky.
all the things you don't have, do you get? But when you just focus more on what you do have, like they say, whatever you focus on grows. So whatever you focus on maximizes in your life. And
Period.
yeah, it's just like
Period.
it's just like zooming. So whatever you're zooming in on, you get, that's
Period. So
basically your outlook.
period.
And you get why that it's so important to just be thankful because
Yeah.
you're able to be like your best self inside out.
Mm.
Basically, your joy is not hinged on circumstances or on
That
things that are
that
around you. Exactly. You have that, it's an inside job and work. You get, so once you just cultivate that like thanksgiving on the inside, then no
mm,
matter what is going on around you, no matter how much money you have in your bank account, no matter the pressure, like your relationships, your work, your job, your business, the economy, you get, no matter how full your
mm-hmm.
fridge or your pantry is or is not,
Was
you
not.
have your joy. You
Yeah.
get, so I absolutely love it. And like today we actually like we had a dance off like at
That was
church. Like
awesome.
like we turned up and that was just on just expressing the gratitude. And I think that's even another thing because gratitude should be expressed. Do you get the way it is in the natural?
Yes.
If someone does something good for you now, you don't just think in your mind, oh thanks, that
Yeah,
person
that
did
was
something nice.
nice.
That was nice in your mind. That's
Mm-hmm.
not thanks
Mm-hmm.
expressed. You
Or
get,
like
so
all these people that maybe they'll ask you, send me your account details. And then when you send the account, they credit you. You're supposed to now send a message saying, I've received it.
yeah.
Thank you. Do you
Yeah.
get?
But the
So if
sad
you
thing is
would do
that,
that with a human being, then why not with God?
and that's the sad thing, even aside from the Israelite murmuring thing I was talking about, but also in an age or era of entitlement. And also sometimes people can just be
Ungrateful.
ungrateful,
Yeah.
do you get?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, yes, we can mirror our natural relationships with our relationship with God. So maybe if you're even someone that is just
Not,
naturally
yeah.
ungrateful with people in your life, then you're not going to be like
Oh,
all like, oh Lord, thank you so much for the fact that I have not spent one night in the hospital. Thank you for the
exactly.
fact that this food, though I'm tired of eating it, but I have it. Do you get, like things like that? Because when you have a grateful heart, it shows in your relationships with people and with God. Do you get? And as exhausted as I am, because like I had an event yesterday, running on a few hours of sleep. But as tired as I am in my body and everything, like just being in God's presence and just really, really rejoicing, it's invigorated me with like new energy. Just
Mm.
like you said, I now feel energized for the
Mm-hmm.
next half of the year. Do you
Yeah.
get, because of how much gratitude I was able to
Pour
pour
out.
out and express to God. And I just feel energy has come back into me, like I'm renewed and like refueled for what is to come. Do you get?
Mm.
And that's really one of the benefits of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
That's why it is really, really part and parcel of taking care of
Agreed.
yourself, your
Agreed.
your body, mind, and soul. Do you get? Because even that thing they say, like good news or something about good news like moistening the bones. So when you're just thinking of good things, when you're rejoicing, when you're
Counting
you
your
get
blessings.
it makes you even healthy in your body. We're all obsessed with like glowing. Like sometimes you don't need all those IV things to glow. No shade, but you just need Jesus. You just need gratitude. You just need to be happy
What
with
she said.
with your life and with yeah. It can't be understated actually. It really can't.
You
Really
just
can't.
nearly had a moment.
I nearly did, but caught myself.
Nice catch.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you grateful for at this half mark of 2024?
Oh Lord, where do I start?
Mm.
But I'm really grateful for my mind.
Mm.
I'm grateful that I haven't lost it. I'm grateful I'm in my right mind. I'm grateful
Girl.
for sound mind, for being able to the best of my ability lately to focus on good things. Like just basically everything we're talking about,
Yeah.
mindset you get. Like I reject that whole lie that you can't I can't help what I'm thinking about now. I'm grateful that I'm very conscious of how I can be very like careful
Yes.
about what I allow in my
Yes.
mind. You get so the mind is truly a battlefield. So basically, I'm just like trying to guard my heart and guard my mind from not thinking, fearful thoughts or anxious thoughts or depressing anything that's just negative. I'm just like, nah,
Mm.
let's not do that. So I'm really grateful for my mind for the things that God has helped me to dwell more on this
Mm.
year. Like
Yes.
what would you say
My
your
first one is also similar.
yeah?
Mine, I would have said I'm grateful for peace of mind because there's
Where the
just so
mind go
much
again?
drama and
Yeah,
stress and struggle in the world today. Like people are stressed out of their mind,
honestly.
and to actually be able to say that you have peace of mind is a blessing.
It's the real bug.
It's better than money. I know some of you will be like, what's better than money, bruh?
Hmm.
If
Okay
you
now.
have money but no peace of mind, you won't enjoy the money itself. So it's better to have peace of money, peace of mind,
Piece of money.
peace of mind, and you're now hustling for the money, which is where I'm at. So I'm grateful for that because yes, because
No, like Alicia said, some
there's
people
the kind
are
of
some people are
stress
so
you
poor, all
have.
they have is money. I
I'm
feel
telling you,
you.
there's the kind of stress you have that even the money in your
You
account will
can't
not
enjoy
help
it.
you.
Yeah.
They think it's all about going to the spa and being able to get a massage and being able to shop in Paris. Oh, I'll cry in the private jet. Or you could also be smiling and at peace on the private jet. Let's normalize that.
Oh, no, from what you're saying, more like you can also would you rather be smiling on a bicycle than crying on a private jet? Because that's the point.
No,
Like
me, I picked myself off the bicycle,
as in
smiling in the jet.
as in I
That's
love
what
you.
I want. I don't want to cry. I don't want to smile on a bicycle or cry in the jet. I'll smile within the jet.
Amen. She said within the jet.
Yes,
I'm
praise the
crying.
Lord.
I'm
Amen.
crying.
As
No, no,
in,
no. I totally am with you on
do you know
that.
how I hate those things? Oh, what will you do if you're riding with your wife and your mom? Who will sit in front? Rest. Or if there's only two meat, who will you give the last meat to? There will not be only two meat in my pot in Jesus' name.
Ah,
Did I go off? A bit.
as you do so well.
Okay, I'm back. I'm
Guys,
back.
one thing about tea is it's just
I'm
an
back.
adventure. You just never know. You never know where she'll go. But yes, okay. So another thing I'm thankful for is
Look, I get your life.
another thing I'm thankful for is the gift of people. Like I more and more I just realized that I'm rich in people. Yeah, and that is so price. I'm literally just thinking of that song, Alicia Keys, Not Even a King, because she said some really deep things, but just some people so poor, all they have is money. You can have a castle, but no one to share it with, and that's like, do you get? At the end of the day, that's still depressing. Do you get? It's not all about having things, but it's about having people. Like Papa always, thank you, my love. Like Papa always used to say, contacts are an investment. And as you get older, truly just believe that adults need a village too. You get? It's not just like this the way they're like children need a village. We all need
Like the
community
way our girlie just turned the fan on.
and sin. But the way this woman like massaged my palm was like a palm ministry up in here. That thing they call it palmistry or whatever, but
Can you stop?
it was spiritual and holy. But
Yes.
like honestly, just like like I'm just grateful for family and friends and community, church. I'm just grateful for people that walk me home in life, that just
Mm.
make me feel better about, we just, man is not an island. So, like, that whole independence of, yeah, I got me, I'm so happy that I'm not in that phase of my life at all where I
Anymore.
feel, yeah, like, me against the world, no one is coming to save me, all of that energy. No. At the end of the day, most of the things that we even pray for, or like at the end of the day, God is going to use people. And I've said it before in one of those my Monday motivation videos that people, fair enough, can give you a lot of grief in life, but they can bring you so much joy. And again, what do you focus on? Do you get? Because it's just about focusing on the people in your life that give you joy, that give you love, not those that don't. Do you get? So
Period.
I'm so, 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 so thankful for the gift of people. I don't know what I would do without like love in my life. Keeps Child, let me not even cry, please. I got choked up and emotional for 2 seconds there, but
Oh.
I'm so grateful for the people in my life.
Well, to make it a
Yeah, say
little
something
different,
crazy.
to make it a little different and not piggyback off you again.
Okay.
But although Loki still piggybacking a bit because it's a relationship.
You grateful for your mans? What you grateful for?
It's not him.
Awkward.
I'm grateful for Teddy, my dog. I love you, babe.
Yes, I love him. I love Teddy.
That
He's
one
so
was for
cute.
my man. I love you, babe. But yeah, Teddy, Munch.
Ah,
Oh, our boo boo, our
man,
baby boo.
dogs though. God is good, sure.
Listen, I'm grateful for
Whoo,
having a
whoo.
fluffy boy.
Dogs is God backwards.
Yes,
You get why?
there's a
They're like
reason.
such angels.
There's a reason.
Yes.
Literally, our dog Teddy is an angel with a tail. The way he gives us joy and
I
life,
love.
like even when he's being annoying, it's still just precious and tender. He's so sweet. Anytime I'm crying, the way he likes to like literally lick my tears so I don't
Aw.
need tissue. He gives the best hugs. When you go out and you come back, he's still happy and wivey.
Awesome.
You're just like, wow, how can someone just love?
He said someone.
He's a being now. He's not a person, but he's
Yeah,
a living being.
absolutely.
Yeah. Right?
But I don't know if you can still use the
Someone.
someone, yeah.
And then
But
Sabi,
whatever.
now that human beings are identifying as what anything they like. Is it dog that we
There she
cannot use
go.
someone?
Only to those that see her.
Hey,
There
no
she
fair. You
go.
dragged people
Mhm.
before me. When I do it, it's now like I
Where did
beg.
I drag? Where did I drag
When
anyone?
we play back, you see where you dragged.
Ah,
You were
guys, I
serving,
don't know
but
what she's
me,
talking
anytime
about.
say something, you be like, "Eh, she has
Nothing.
come."
Just
It's
stay
well.
calm.
I'm grateful for Teddy. I'm grateful for just nature and like
Ah,
all the things God has created to
what are you telling?
make our like walk in life a bit just not so. There's this
Dreary.
word we use, trugy. Only our mom knows what trugy means at this point.
The
But
Time Bella Dictionary. It's
yeah,
coming out.
one day. But yeah, there's just a way that a great sunrise or
Girl.
a beautiful flower
Woo! As in,
or
shout out to God for yesterday's sunrise
a
and
rainy
sunset. The two of
morning
them were amazing, man.
and just a lovely cloudy day.
Yes.
It's just scorch, and I'm just forever thankful to God for all the amazing things He has created aside people to make the human experience more what's the word, bearable.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's the next thing you're grateful for?
Mm. Yeah, I'm actually grateful for my eyes, like the way I see things and like life.
Yeah, you're very
Again,
precious.
perspective. Yeah, like I feel like when we lost our dad and I was like in the depths of my grief, I really turned
Nature.
to beauty. Like I was now just literally desperate to just like see beauty all around me. Like I needed it to like I became so obsessed with like nature, like whether it's taking nature walks or like watching the sunrise, the sunset, flowers. Raindrops on Roses, Whiskers on Kittens, the whole works. Like I was just like, oh my god, the
Not
sound of
whiskers on
music, as
kittens.
in rolling down the hills if they let me chase.
Emu.
I was genuinely chasing butterflies, but also blame it on COVID. We were locked down for 6 months. And I was just like, when I just say butterfly, I'm like, oh, where are we going? Like, it was wild, but it gave. Tara and Anna can't take me no please. No, but for real, I'm just grateful that I I just have an eye for beautiful things. Like I love to appreciate God's creation. Like literally, even all my friends, they now because they know how obsessed I am with nature. So like anytime they like see like a flower or like something that's just so
They send
beautiful,
it
they'll
to
just
you,
send it to me, and
which is
that's so
so cute.
precious. Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, little things. I'm one of those classic little things console me because little
Mm.
things afflict me. But like now, I don't let like rather the way the saying goes is
Mm-hmm.
little things console us because little things afflict us. And
Mm.
that thing we read in our devotion this morning about how we're finally majoring on we're making minor things major because we don't have a bigger vision again of the way God sees things. You get so just the fact that finally a lot of things that we're even all stressing about it's not that serious.
Mm.
And if we are able to just have hearts that you find joy in the little things you get, then life is just easier, purer to enjoy. You get
Fact.
like, yeah, the
Fact.
simple things can just give you so much joy, so much contentment.
Fact.
Nobody's saying you can't enjoy the finer things of life, of course, as
Mm-hmm.
well. Finer include like maybe more like luxurious things, for instance, but just being able to enjoy God's creation so wholeheartedly. I'm very grateful for that.
Amen. Well, the third thing I'll say I'm grateful for
Hmm.
is this podcast.
Yes.
Yes. I feel like, especially with the last 1 year or so of our life,
Hmm.
this podcast has sort of like been that thing that still makes me feel we have we have a purpose or a
Yes.
platform to still have a voice and to still share the things that God has laid in our hearts to share with
Hmm.
people.
Hmm.
Because, as many of you know, we're actually first and foremost musicians. And there's nothing, okay, no, there are more things, but there few things are more struggling
Yeah.
than being a musician that has no more energy for music.
That has no song to sing.
Bro, that's where we've
I
been.
know why the cage bird sings.
What are you
Sorry.
talking?
I got in my Maya Angelou moment, but
But yeah, last year would have been really rough for us without this podcast because,
yes.
and another thing people like to do to creatives, and if you're on this table, please change.
Put us in a box, huh? That?
Put us in a box, but more importantly, make you feel less than when you're not doing things at the volume or in the timing that you guys expect us to do
Or
it.
even period, just not doing things. When you're not doing things, when you're not in your doing era, you're
Doing
so right.
era, yeah, because Jill Scott said it once. She was like, as a musician, as an artist, you still need to live. You still need to read good books.
You
You
need
need
to
to
cook.
cook and let that food burn. You need to take a walk. You need to fall in love or fall out of love. You just need to
Get your
live.
life.
Realistically speaking, we can't, as artists, spend all our time creating. Do you get like, yes, we should have those times that we're in the studio or you're working on your instrument. I'm speaking of for we musicians now,
Hmm.
or you're going for rehearsals with your band or whatever. But if, as God will have it, it's just not that season for you, it can feel very confusing. You can end up with a sense of feeling like being lost.
Yeah,
And I feel like that's where I would have been without this podcast. Do
absolutely.
you get? Because to just be like, okay, you're a musician, but yet you guys are not doing shows. You haven't released a single in a while.
Hmm.
Nobody's checking for you. So, what exactly are you doing? Is the music really musicking? Do you get?
Yeah.
And factually, some people have gone there in the past year, and some it was out of genuine concern, like, oh, I hope you guys are still doing music. What's going on? And for others, you know yourself, you are just being shady, you are just being unnecessarily judgy, and peace of the Lord be with you for that energy as well. But
Amen.
but I just love the fact that this podcast has still been a home for us to show face and to not just show face, but to impact positively. Because
Amen, sis.
the few people that have given us feedback and have said, "Oh, I love what you're doing with the podcast," that's why the fact that we are still showing up and using our platform and
Yeah,
our light and the things God has placed in our hearts to help other people,
that.
to inspire other people, to say, "Oh, take better care of yourselves,
Hmm.
establish good boundaries, love yourself." Um, what all the
Yeah,
different things we've talked about, your
yeah.
mental health matters. It's been an amazing journey. The support we've also gotten along the way
Yep, yep.
from Uncle Ernie to all our guests that have come on the podcast,
Honestly.
to you amazing people that actually watch or
Hmm.
listen to the episodes. I'm very thankful for what we've been able to accomplish as two girlies just trying to figure it out. We're using literally like my phone and a tripod. I think it was after the third or fourth episode we bought a light.
Yeah,
So we've just been doing it small, small, and it's easy to feel like you're not doing enough when you're starting something small. But I'm just thankful that at least we're doing something.
yeah, here. I love that. Yeah, man. Was
You
that
look
your
like you're
third?
getting emotional.
I actually like, gosh, maybe it's
Maybe
because
we
I've not
should.
slept.
Maybe we should.
This should be our last one.
No, I think three is a good number to
Did
stop
I
at.
share a third
Actually,
one?
yeah, we've
Okay.
both done three. Okay, so you guys, please, for those of you that will be watching on YouTube, please leave in the comments three things that you are grateful for in this
Yes.
first half of the year. Like, let's loud our Thanksgiving. Like,
Honestly, we can't be
yeah,
silent about it.
no, we should not be. We should not be. So, is there anything else we need to say on this topic of Thanksgiving and gratitude before we sign out? Or have we done the needful?
I guess from what you were saying, we pretty much have done the needful. But guys, gratitude is a must.
Yes.
And it is, like I already said before, it is top tier self care. So please, as we always encourage you to take care of yourselves, just be grateful. Be grateful even when things are not given and you feel like there's nothing to be grateful for.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, as long as you're even alive, to have desires and
That's it.
goals, that is something to be
Life
grateful
is
for.
something to be grateful for.
Yes, and
Because the way people be dying
yeah,
nowadays,
listen, the juice is worth the squeeze. So no matter how much life is crushing you, pressuring you, pressing you, God is all working it out for your good. Like as long as you love him and you've been
yeah.
called according to his purpose. Because that's why I just love everything he said about self-care Sunday, because it's so true.
Hmm.
Like it's I, I I feel like I'm about to now go into a low-key fourth one, but I'm just grateful for restoration. I'm grateful for the times you get to where you just feel like you don't know what next to do, or when you're in limbo, or you're in that favorite word I was bringing up a lot, pivoting. You get when you still just get redirection, rerouting, and stuff. When you're empty and God pours back
Pause
into
back
you.
in.
These are all byproducts of gratitude. It's
Hmm.
all from you being grateful and
Hmm.
just being thankful. So, guys, please, 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 if you don't do nothing at all, just stay thankful, even when it's hard. Bring God a sacrifice of praise. Just that touches his heart because it's so easy, obviously, to
Yes.
be thankful when
Yes.
everything is going so great. But
Sure.
when you're able to actually still be thankful, even when you're struggling, then that's a superpower right there, and you
Mm,
need to hold on to it.
mm,
Because
mm, mm, mm. Fact.
yeah,
So I feel like this is episode 11.
is it
Yes.
okay,
And based on what we discussed,
y'all?
Self Care Sunday with Tara and Bella. coming to, I don't want to say an end because I feel like that's too conclusive,
Oh no, 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 no,
but
no.
more like a break. Like
Yeah.
we have one more episode and then we're going to take a break based on what we just said a few minutes ago to go and live. There's a lot of things that are about to happen in our lives, which is our business. The ones that is for you people to know, you know at
Of
the right
course.
time. But um, we're being called to a season of change, to a season of moving on from certain comfort
What are you
zones.
talking?
And that means that the podcasting will have to take a back seat just for a few months, hopefully, and then we'll be back. But it's not happening
Rerouting.
right away. We have one more episode coming to y'all on the last Sunday of July next month, and then it's gonna be a wrap just for the time being by the grace of God. We don't know what the Holy Spirit is going to direct when it comes to this podcast, but we still have a lot more topics that we really feel in our hearts are important to discuss. We have more guests that we would like to talk to.
Yes.
So we're not necessarily saying goodbye. We're just saying it go taste small before you see us again. But um, yeah, before the last episode happens, again, please leave in the comments what you really enjoyed so far in these 11 episodes so far, and what you are looking forward to hearing from us about
And we still want to know
in
things
subsequent
you're thankful
episodes.
for. That's always
Yeah,
great
no,
to
that one's,
share.
yeah. But yeah, I think our episode 12 is going to be kind of like the finale for, if you want to call it season one, I don't know. So before that episode, just tell us on Instagram, on YouTube, what you have really enjoyed about this podcast, what you want us to amplify. And we were even thinking of maybe giving y'all a little music performance with the last episode. And maybe that's something we'll continue when we come back again, if God wills. So just let us know
Yes.
what you guys want to see from the podcast before we wrap up with this particular season
Yes.
and before we start the new one by the grace of
Yes. And please, if you made it this far, please follow us on Instagram, Self Care Sunday with Tara X Bella, right?
God.
That's our handle on IG.
Yes.
And of course, please, 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 I've now realized the importance of this. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give us a like, just share it. Share any episode that you
Yes.
enjoy so we
I
can
honestly don't want to believe
so
that
we
anyone
can
that has gotten to this point is not a subscriber.
it go
But
shock
just
you.
in case,
Don't you remember those
please,
funny
darling,
videos J
please.
Mike from Mount Zion is always doing? Because amazingly, sometimes people just watch things but don't actually subscribe or like.
Yeah, but
Sometimes
like
not
you
even they
said, to
don't mean
get to
it.
this point,
Yeah, but please, assuming you're even new here or you truly just haven't, please subscribe, give the video a like, and share if you can so that, we can keep this family growing. Thanks, guys.
cheers.
Take care and till next time.
Cheers to the first half of the year, guys. Take good care of yourselves and go out there and crush the second half like you know who you belong to. The big guy up there.
Bye.
Love you.